All right, everybody. I just want to do a quick video on my impressions of this Olight S10 Baton and also tell you about some of the modifications I made to it. I had the S10 Baton that I carried every day for 2 years, and I'm really kicking myself in the butt, but I lost it. And I had a very similar setup as far as the clips and the swivel go on that light, and it worked awesome. I'm so upset I lost it, and I figured to go buy another one. And I saw this S1 Baton that got great reviews, so I purchased it. And at first, I was not that thrilled about it. I really didn't notice this light being brighter, and I thought my S10 was plenty bright. I had the 400 lumen version. And it seemed like the beam, just at distance, out in the yard or something like that, at pitch black at night, it seemed like the S10 definitely threw the beam a little farther. Definitely nothing spectacular, but it seemed better. So I was kind of disappointed with this light as far as that goes. But since I've had it for about a month now, carrying it every day, I have come to like it. I do appreciate the slightly smaller size, and the user interface is different. I really like the one on the S10 as far as the memory, as far as the last mode memory. This light doesn't seem to have that. And I also liked on my S10 that I could lock out the button just by holding it down. It would lock the light from turning on in my pocket. And I understand that you can just turn the tail cap a little bit and accomplish the same function with this light, but it's just, whatever. It's just something different, and I've come to get used to it, and it's not that big of a deal. I still like this light, but I still kind of almost like my S10 a little better. That being said, I want to tell you about some of the modifications I made and what I did to make this light more usable for me. First, I got rid of the clip it came with. I don't like that style clip. I don't like how high it sits in my pocket. And what I did is I bought this fishing lure or fishing tackle, whatever you want to call it, setup, where it's the swivel right here, and this interlock snap comes with, you can get like a package of 4 of them for less than $3 or $4, and it works great. And what I did is, you can see how long this hoop is. When I put it on my light, I cut it so it wasn't so long, and I bent it with some pliers so it won't come off. And I used a small O-ring that I purchased also, from fishing tackle store. And I bought this clip. Now, I've had this clip set up on my other S10 that I lost, and I had the Tech Accessories P7 clip, I think it was called, and I loved it. I mean, like I said, I lost that light, unfortunately. So I figured I'd buy another one, and looking online, and this is just a complete knockoff of that same size and everything. It's for like 99 cents or $1 or something on eBay. So I figured I'd give it a try. It works fine. One thing I did notice is the material is definitely not as thick or not as strong as the Tech Accessories clip. This clip is just flimsy a little bit, but it's still more than up to the task of suspending it in my pocket. And another thing I did notice is this clip is really magnetic. The Tech Accessories clip wasn't. I guess it's the quality of steel. The Tech Accessories material they used was more stainless characteristics. I don't know. Not that huge of a deal, but I just noticed that, and this is really a magnetic steel. The biggest modification I've done with this light, and I did it with my S10 light as well, which I think makes a huge difference, is I try to get the zoom in here. I ground with a file I cut the round portion right up here. I made it a little notched out, similar to like the smaller Olight lights, like the i3 or whatever it's called. My wife has it on her keychain. It just allows it to hang a little better. You know, if it had that lip on there, this clip would only, this swivel or an O-ring, if you had it on there, would only be able to come up to here and hang in your pocket like this. Well, now I can hang it almost vertical in my pocket. And the swivel is really nice because, you know, it allows it to spin. So it just saves the O-ring from getting torqued, and also that clip from getting twisted. If you have the swivel on there, it just helps out with everything. And for my S10, when I did this modification, I used a pair of tiny little files, and I sat there and I filed it. This time I just used my Dremel tool. I took a grinding bit, I'm not really sure what it was called, and I just sat there and very slowly just sat there and took a little bit of material at a time out. And so you can kind of see. So I kept that hole there. Only thing I did was take off the rounded edge, and to me it makes a huge difference. Like I said, I had it on my S10 light for 2+ years of everyday carry. It held up fine, and as of right now, I can't imagine this being any different. It seems that little hole right there is strong enough just to support the weight of this light in your pocket. And I definitely like the suspension carry option where it stays in your pocket off to the side, out of your way. You don't even know it's there until you need it. But this length right here is good, where the flashlight doesn't even hit the bottom of my pocket. So it just hangs there. I always push it off to the side. I usually have a knife right next to it. And, you know, I can easily reach for it without looking. I can tell the difference between this clip and my knife clip just by touch, and I can pull out, you know, what I need. It's always there. Like I said, it's a great little light. Like I said, took me a while to warm up to it, but I do like it. I enjoy it. It's definitely, I've come to find out, it is brighter for short distances. You know, it seems like it's a lot brighter in my house, or, you know, 10, 20 feet, it seems brighter, but for some reason, I don't know. It's just the beam held up better at distance on the S10. You know, I really miss that light, and it's hard to say if I found another S10, like the one I had, for cheaps used somewhere, or if I end up finding my other one, which I know is not going to happen, I would most likely carry that one over this one. Just because the size difference is not that great. But I'm not going to buy another light as long as I have this one. If I lose this one, then I might go do a search to find something better. But as of right now, this is it. This is what I use, and I'm glad to have it with me every day. So thanks for watching. Hope this helps some of you guys. And if you have any questions, leave me a comment, and maybe I'll get back to you. Thanks.